And with the flag waving over our hands, the anthem in the air, this game is about to come to a start. Coming into this game, we've covered Bayshore, and they've had a very tough season, limited on the amount of girls that they have. And one thing about Bayshore, though, is that they fight hard every game, and that's something you have to respect. Especially, you know, we're all going through a hard time right now, especially with recent weather events. So, you know, it's good to see the people still be able to come out here and support these girls on both ends, Manatee and Bayshore. And I know we do a lot of football coverage for Manatee as well. So we know the pedigree of the school, and we know that they're an excellent program ran by excellent coaches. And that's something we'll be able to see on display tonight. Leading off the first serve of the match, number 12, Marley Culhane. And the head coach, Anthony Cawthron, who led the senior night processions, is chilling in his workman's lime green. Very visible on the night, and they're supporting breast cancer awareness by wearing pink. You see a lot of girls have some pink accents, some pink bows, and the Manatee squad wearing their pink shirts. Up in the air that goes to the other side. Bayshore is able to handle that one. They're setting up a play here. Puts in the back corner. Manatee's gonna get a piece of it, send it back on its way. Bayshore again, a volley here. Another light tap to the other side. Manatee sets it up for the outside hitter. A big hit, but Bayshore is able to take the steam off that one and get it back over to the other side. Another set, but for the middle this time. And that one's gonna land flush. Number 3, Autumn Tyson, striking first in this contest. As you see the replay there, a nice set, the same set they use for the outside, instead set it for the middle. And Autumn did her job and brought it down hard. Going to the right outside hitter this time. Bayshore able to pop that one back in the air. Up and over, big hit of their own. And that one's just gonna skate out there. Sorry, excuse me, skate in. So Bayshore's gonna even it up on a precision hit there from number 14, San Juanita Gonzalez Perez. So they're gonna take control here. We got the senior Isabel Gieskowski. Please forgive me for that. I think I messed up her name a couple times last time, but Isabel behind there, she sends it over. Back to the outside, back to Bayshore, they're back over. Mantee's gonna have a good easy set here. They put it up for the outside hitter again. That one's punched in the air. And no one behind it, so Mantee's gonna increase their lead to 2. That point coming off their outside hitter, I believe, number 2, McKenna Core, who was on that part of that rotation. Up in the air, and that one's gonna go sailing way out. Evens up the score here. Bruins getting some free points, and you can't beat the F-R-E-E, free. Step behind the line. Ella Perkins, her first time, good serve in the middle. That's gonna be popped up, put for number 5. Ooh. Fiona McCarthy. She got up there, got some good pop on it. Just hit it a little low. As you see, again, another great set by 12, and gonna pop it up for Fiona. And even if she did hit it, Bayshore was right there, putting up that big wall to throw the shot off. Manatee getting a little help from the crowd there. The crowd heating up, making some noise, trying to throw off the concentration. And it seems like it worked. We're gonna go 3-3. Autumn Tyson taking her chances behind the line now. She pops it up, hits it over. Oh my goodness, what a great serve. Bayshore is able to dig that one out. A thunderous hit right there from the middle side. It was number 9, Gabby Rivera, who steps back, gets a great set, and they attack that middle again like they've done before, but Gabby gets a hit off a player. Another hit off a player. That's going to be an ace first ace of the match there. So they're going to go back to their honey pot. We're going to go back to Autumn Tyson, see if she can pull another one out of the hat. But she does not. 5-4 Hurricanes, up still. Bayshore slowly being able to stay in this game off a few Hurricane mistakes and a couple hits of their own. Stepping behind the line, number 1, Yaneli Martinez. So we've seen play a big part in this team earlier. Boom, a thunderous hit from Manatee, but even greater block from Bayshore. Up there on the wall, 14, San Juanita. And number 9, Jordan Waters, who were able to wade through that storm. And Manatee looking to make a substitution here, bringing in number 8, Lily Rodriguez, who's going to go right behind the line. Her phone was called and she answers. Puts it to the other side. Oh. A shifty move from Gonzalez, but the refs are going to call it a penalty. Back over for the Bruins. Dug from the ground. Again, Gonzalez getting her hands on it. Putting it up for the outside, and they barely float that one across. A little bit of an overset on the Manatee side. She sets it up good. Boom. Big hit off the hands of the blockers. And that's going to be another point for Fiona McCarthy, who's been an absolute tear coming from that left side. As you see, she was able to get the set perfect. She rises up. She's already kind of tall, so she rises up, long arms, and he was able to get a good, clean hit on that one. Ooh, another ace. Lily Rodriguez making an instant impact, coming in just off her second serve. Increasing this lead to 10-3. First double digits achieved for the Hurricanes. Up again, boom. Knocks it over. The Bruins able to wade through that one. A big hit. Floats over to Manatee. They're going to set on the right side for 13. And she is going to be able to complete. What goes up must come down. And you see Manatee's making it look good. Boom. Nice crispy sets and nice hard hits down. Oh, and that's another ace. That one is going to find itself in that back corner like a cue ball in that little corner pocket. Dropped in there perfectly. 12-3. Hurricanes still up behind the line again. Lily Rodriguez. She goes up and is unsuccessful this time to threading the needle. Overshoots it way out on the outside. So Bayshore is going to get a chance to take control here and potentially breathe some more life into the set. Giving it straight to the substitute, Libertad Rafael Valle. And she is going to take a little balk. I call it a balk. I don't know what the official term is, but it reminds me like a pitcher's balk. And she hits it a little low there. So the ball's going to go right back to the Hurricanes, plus a point. It's like they're getting their change. Fiona behind the line, the outside hitter. Boom, she gets a big hit on it, and that's an ace for her as well. This is definitely the way you want to start your senior night. They've been able to fire on all cylinders. They've been able to get aces. They've been having some good sets, some good hits through the middle on the outside. Great defense. Bayshore pops that one back to the other side, sets it for the outsider, and boom. That one's hit, but hit back. What a save by the Bruins. Great effort on that play to save that one. And that will lead the points. And they're excited. This is the tale of, never giving up on the play. As an athlete, you don't stop till the whistle is blown. And that right there allowed them to, where it seemed like it was all over, might have relaxed Manatee. They were able to capitalize on that. And they get the ball right back, increasing this lead to 10. 15-5. Manatee up, stepping behind the line. Gabby Rivera. He's going to come in. Pow. Big hit to the other side. The Bruins, ooh, a nice hit, and that one's going to overpower him. Coming off the hands of San Juanita Gonzalez. She's been pivotal in some of their scoring here. As you see, she not only gets to dig, but gets a good set and says, I'm going to finish it. So you got to take it in your own hands like Thanos. That one's going to get served up and pop that. Set in the air for the outside hitter who's going to float it over. San Juanita digs it out there. That goes to the middle. Oh. Manatee having to make an acrobatic play on it. They get it back over to Bayshore, gets it back to them. Set for the middle again. Great block at the net. It looks like we're going to have some net interference. So that's going to be some points for Bayshore. Again, you check this replay, same song, same dance, but that hand hits into the net, and that's what's going to kill that one. And give the point to the Bruins. That one's tapped over some. First time we've seen that. And the tap right there threw them off their game. Showed them a little different rhythm. Point Hurricanes. Stepping in and going right back to the back line is Marley Cohen. She's ready. Up and over. Back over. Bruins didn't get a chance to set it. To the middle again. And a vicious hit from Autumn Tyson again. Back-to-back points for her. As you see, a great set from Colhane, and then finished off by Tyson. Back to the Bruins, they're back up, big hit. That one's gonna go way outside on the right. To the other side. Back over, and that's going to be an ace. Going. She's going to go right back to it. Looking to double it. Up, over. Popped in the air by San Juanita. Brought down by one. Ooh, what a big hit from Yaneli Martinez on that outside. One of the biggest hits we've seen from the Bayshore camp. Let's check that out again. Popped up in the air, and she runs into it, gets a good momentum up in the air, slams it down. Back in the game, number 9, Jordan Waters. And behind the line, Miguel. She puts it over. And the room is absolutely ecstatic, trying to throw off the concentration of the hitter to get that one to go out of bounds like they did previously, and it worked. Substitution coming in. We got Fiona back out here. Fiona McCarthy. Back behind the line, number 4, Dylan Timmons. And she's gonna come in and waste no time with getting this ace. Going back to Timmons, behind the line again. Up and away. Good job by the Bruins to slow the momentum on that one, gets it back over. Big hit, ooh, and that one falls. A little bit shy of that back line in the box. You see the replay, it's set. Again, they love that middle set right there. Big hit, drops in the back. Nothing you can do. 22 Hurricanes, 8 Bruins. As that one sails over, the Bruins set it up. The San Juanita put in the air from Manatees. They're able to save it. After a little scramble, ooh, diving play by San Juanita. Saves that one. Gives it a chance. They're going to set it for the outside this time. cross-court attack. Big hit. Oh, my goodness. Amazing dive by Rivera. That one's going to be shipped back over. Rivera again making another play, set in the air for the middle. And we know what happens after that. That Marley Culhane to 3 Autumn Tyson connection. It's like bread and peanut butter and jelly. Just a great thing. Ooh, a big hit from Gonzalez Perez, who hit it hard, but bounced off the net in a weird way and fell out of bounds. Match point here, sorry, excuse me, set point here for the Canes. They put it up. Oh my goodness. What a great dig and what a great first hit right there as well. Great serve. Another great hit and a great block. And you got Hurricanes slipping all on the ground there trying to save that one, but it goes out of bounds. As you see, the great wall of Bruins at the goal line, stopping that one and sending it right back. Up in the air, shipped over. And that one falls for an ace for Ella Perkins. The first ace on this Bruins squad tonight. Just such power. Pops off there and no one there to cover up the slack for the Canes. And they're going to go right back to Perkins. She's going to step behind the line. Puts it up. Over. Great serve to the middle. Gonna go into light tap. Cross court. Back to the other side, set for the outside hitter. Boom, and there is no doubt about that one. Fiona McCarthy closing it out with a bang. 25-10. Canes take this one. And as you see, just another great set, another great hit. Poetry in motion. You know, right now, again, you have this Bruins girls team who's trying to do their best to hold on. You know, one thing about, you know, when you're playing short staff is that you only have so many girls, and, you know, people get tired, people get winded, and they may not show it because they fight hard on every play, but you get tired, you get winded, and sometimes people get confused. You know, when you're out there on the court for a while, sometimes your mind can slip and rest. So, you know, it's hard to fight that, especially with this Manatee team. They have really good outside hitting, as you've seen, on both sides, whether it be the middle, also the middle included, but left or right outside, they've been hitting cross court, finding those gaps, finding those small pockets, whether it be close to that back line or just such a powerful shot that it's hard to contain. When they try to dig it out, it bounces off their hands in weird ways and it goes out of bounds. So for Manatee, they got to keep doing what they're doing best. They've had like 3 or 4 aces in the first quarter. That's huge. And also at the same token, they've had some great outside hitting and some great setting coming from Marley Culhane. She's been great at setting her hitters up perfectly almost every time. So we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, after this quick break.
Sarah, you've got this, okay? But they lost.
Not really. Not where it counts.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Game of the Week presentation, brought to you by MSTV. You hear the rivalry heating up a little bit as this Bruins crowd is trying to make a little noise to compete with this massive Manatee crowd, which is on my left side, in comparison to the Bruins crowd. But they're doing their best. I'm not going to lie. They're making a little noise. I can feel a little rumble on the benches here whenever they start up. A little miscommunication there on the Manatee side, but they're able to see it through, get it up to there. A good hit, and it looks like a little net violation. So the Bruins are going to start this one off up one. And stepping behind the line, number 13, Isabel, who we've seen before. She's going to put it up and over, and doesn't quite get there. It goes under the net. So that one's going to go right back to the Canes. Again, we get to see Lily Rodriguez, who did a lot of work last set. She had a couple aces up her sleeve. That one goes back and over to the other side. Return to center, set for the outside, the big hitter, who hits a little bit too big to the left. And so the Bruins are going to keep those points in their piggy bank. Check the replay. A great set there. And we know what McCarthy does. She makes big hits from the outside, but just a little bit off on the aim. Great layout there by the libero on Manatee side. The Bruins doing what they do best. We tried to fight that one over. Great effort from number 9, Jordan Waters, trying to lay out and get it before it hits the ground, but it's hard when the ball plays that close to the net because it's hard to judge, and it's also hard to see, you know, hey, do I hit this one hard? Do I have to pop it back up? Can we set it up? Makes it difficult. Another ace for McCarthy on the Kane side. Let's check the replay there. She's up, in the air, over. Just a sheer drop. No one's there to hit it back. And again, back-to-back aces for this Manatee Canes team. Behind the line, looks up and over. Another one, 3 aces. Just a little bit of miscommunication on the Bruins side there. 3 players looking like they wanted to go for it, but no one was able to take control of that. Fiona again. And gets another ace. 4 in a row, quad aces. And with that, the Bruins are going to take a timeout. So, yeah, right now you just, if you're the Bruins coach, you know, you just let them know, hey, listen, you know, we got to do a better job of communicating, because at the first part of the game, the first set, they were returning a lot of the serves, but now you see they aren't, and that's really due to their communication. Not that they don't have the ability to return hard serves. We've seen it. It's just that the girls are confused about who's going to take control and take charge and say, hey, I got this one. We're back out here. Fiona on a streak here. If she gets any more, she might get a UAV. Back over, and she ends it. That one falls way out behind the line. So her reign of terror of A's is going to come to a close here. And the Bruins are going to find themselves with possession of the ball, 2-6. The Canes are up, but still close enough for the Bruins to make a dent into this comeback. Looks like the Canes weren't set yet. I don't think the ref waved the white flag for them to go. So they went a little early and it caught. Seemed like it kind of startled the Manatee team. They were wondering what was going on. Anyway, Martinez hits that one over, way to the back. So that one's gonna fall out of bounds. The libero stepping behind the line this time. She's gonna put this one up and over. Pop back up in the air. by the Bruins. A nice little outside hit there. Try to get aggressive with it. They're going to put on the outside. A booming, thunderous hit coming from Ava Bow, someone we've never seen before so far tonight. And that was a huge hit. We're checking the replay out here. As you see, set, pushing the air, and then set by 12. And just brought down hard by Bow. Hard to handle that one. The barrel behind again, puts it up and over. They're going back to that middle set that they like. And they're going back to their favorite player on that one, number 3, Autumn Tyson, who's been an offensive powerhouse, especially down the middle. She's like a halfback. She's like a fullback almost. She's going straight down into it. Libero up and over again. And away, and that one's going to be an ace. Coming up on double-digit aces for the night for this Canes crowd, you know. Really been putting a lot of good hits during the serve. Very powerful, very low, hard to get under, and very fast. So you got to make quick decisions. Libero giving the ball a little love tap up in the air and floats that one this time. Makes it an easy return for the Bruins. Another big hit. And that point's going to fall in favor of Manatee. Someone's AirPods on the floor. That one goes over again for the Bruins. They're going to pop it back up. Little hot potato with the ball. Thought the middle set was coming, but it's the outside. Great move. Great effort by the Bruins to get under that one. Puts it up for the middle set. And again, Autumn Tyson slam dunking that ball to the other side. Let's check the replay on that. A great pop-up and set to the middle like they like, and they like it, they love it, they want some more of it. And that's another easy point in the bank for the Canes, 12-3. The Libero, oh my goodness, putting in a teardropper. Again, set, but to the outside this time, cross court. Bruins got plenty of time to get under it, just too hot to handle. And that one goes flying out to the right side. Let's check the replay. Instead of setting it to the middle, they did have her fake like she ran up there. And the outside hitter, I believe it was number 7, Ava Bow, was able to get a piece of it. That one tipped off the net. Set to 13, who comes cross court for it. And that one's going to go off the hoop. And this Manatee team's going to get a little assistance from the gym there. And put another point on the board, increasing the lead to 14-3. As you see, these girls are hitting real hard, and again, you may be able to get under it, but can you handle it and pop it back where your team can use it? It's like blocks in the NBA, you know, if you block it out of bounds, you did stop a play, but we weren't able. Oh my goodness, what a huge hit again to the middle. Autumn Tyson. Let's check the replay. So nice, you gotta see it twice. Put up in the air. She's just already a tall girl, and she's able to get up high and get leverage on that ball and really knock it out of the park, but keep it in the square. That one was not in the square, so it's gonna be sent the Bruins' way. Gonna add another point. That one flies over this crowd, making some noise, tried to throw him off, didn't work this time. Put to the outside and tapped by the Bruins line defense. That point's gonna be by the way of number 7, Ava Bow. And I'm gonna take myself a drink while this replay plays. So many big plays out here. You know, your mouth gets a little dry calling all these plays. Behind the line here, number 12, Colhane, who puts over a beautiful serve, which is sent back direct. Another middle set. Oh, and this one's popped back this time. Not what they were expecting. And that one will not be sent back. McKenna Core, her first time making an impact on this offense. You see the great set there by Colhane, who's been an amazing setter all night. Ooh. And that one from Cole Hain, as she takes accountability for that one, hitting her chest, letting the team know it's her bad. We're going to the net, increasing the lead for the Bruins. Canes up by 12 right now. That one flies over. Up in the air, set by Colehane to the outside, and that ball right there is going to be taking a trip to Jamaica by Spirit Airlines, because it's all the way out of bounds. Increasing the lead to 6. Sorry, increasing their points to 6 for the Bruins. Up and over. Dug out of ground by Libero. Great effort there. Pop back over. A little short pop. That one's going to go long. Pop in the air for Libero. Colehane sets it to the outside on the right side this time. Bruins able to weather the storm. They're going to bring it back. And they're going to send that one to Texas on a Southwest flight. 18 Hurricanes, 6 Bayshore. And the Hurricanes putting in number 11, Haley Watson. Our first time seeing her. She steps behind the line. She's up in the air. Geronimo. That one's able to be controlled by the Bruins and sent back hard. Haley digs that one out of the ground, hits the net, almost threw out the timing, but they're able to face it. They get it back over this time. Haley again. Set by Colehane to the outside. Boom, big hit from Fiona McCarthy. Still letting us know that she's here. As you see the replay, Haley did an excellent job defending that back line so they can set up this amazing play on the front side. She's gonna serve again cross court, and she's gonna get herself an ace. Great serving by this Manatee Canes team so far. I mean, they're probably at least 10 or 11 aces up at this point. Huge amount of their points from these sets come from aces. Haley again cross court, looking to attack the same person. Doesn't work. They're going to put it back over to the other side. Canes got it set, fakes the middle set, goes to the outside, and great effort from the Bruins, but just too much to handle from Fiona McCarthy, who drilled that one after the set from Colehane. It's like her arm is almost like, it's part arm, part whip, how hard she hits the ball. Behind the line again, Haley Watson, who's gonna, oh my goodness, put a layup in there. An unorthodox serve turns into some free points for her, increasing this lead to 16. 22 Hurricanes, 6 Bruins. Again, just a little bit too much mustard on that one. So the Bruins are gonna get themselves 1 free point and control the ball here. Looking to make a move. Behind the line, we have number 3, Chelsea Flores, a senior. Her first time behind the line. That one's gonna get popped up in the air. Brought back down. But they're saying, you know, a little net interference there. Let's check the replay. Hit, and it was a good heads up, but she just touches the net with her hands right there, and that's gonna cause the cookie to crumble. Behind the line, number 3, Autumn Tyson, the all-star so far tonight, who's been great dominating the middle, but now she's behind the line, letting other people get the shine. Number 9, Gabby Rivera, taking up the mantle, like Robert Downey Jr. taking up Dr. Doom. Tyson again, behind the line, popped over, trying to throw off their timing there for Manatee. Put to the outside, popped in the air for the Bruins. It's set, coming from the back line, big hit. Barely able to be controlled right there. Got some good airtime on that ball. The Bruins want it one more time down the middle. Ooh, and they find the open corner. It's hunting season. Well, look at that. That was a huge hit from San Juanita. And then that one's popped up in the air. You can see number 1, Martinez, take that step back, sets herself up for that corner hit, and it lands great. Back to the other side. Manatee setting up for the outside, a light hit. The Bruins are going to be able to weather this one, put it back over. Dug out by Libero, set by Cajon. Up in the air, big hit. Crowds get into it. Up in the air again, another set to the middle again, and that one's going to fly outside. It'll be another point, increasing their score to 9 for the Bruins, and they're putting together a little rally here. Behind the line, number 8, Miguel. She puts it up and over, and it gets there. A good layout by the back defender, Watson, to get that one. And she can't save that one. And the Bruins are going to hit double digits for the first time in this whole game. Putting together a huge comeback rally. You see Haley Watson, really good effort, scrubbing up the floor. Miguel back over, and that one does not land, so this set will go to the Hurricanes, 25-10, eerily similar to the score, the exact same score actually, as the first set. And so now we got the whole crowd getting into it. I got some parents right next to me. How y'all doing tonight? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, it is, man. It is. Is it one of these kids yours? Okay, perfect, perfect. As you see, it's, you know, it's more than just a school thing. It's a family thing out here at Manatee. You know, being able to come, have people support their children, you know. So that's why we love doing it. You know, we don't only do this just because, you know, it's for, you know, the enjoyment of the players, the enjoyment of the parents, but, you know, it's for everyone. It's for the parents that can't be here. It's for the students who get to learn on the job. It's for the amazing players that have memories that they'll never forget. They'll always be immortalized on the internet that they can cherish. So when they're like 40, you know, and they're using YouTube and their Tesla 26 or whatever's out at that time, they'll be able to see themselves when they were this age and enjoy the same thing. As you see Coach Tony Cawthorn right there, being able to give his team a smile and tell them to keep going, especially on this senior night. It's a beautiful thing. As far as what these teams need to keep working on, we see that the Canes are firing on all cylinders, whether it be from behind the line, defense, effort, placement, setting, outside hitting. There's not much you can say that they really need to improve. They've been very dominant so far in this game. As far as the Bruins, they're making great effort out there and some great hits as well, scoring their first ace from that serve. So that was good, and then some really big hits from San Juanita Gonzalez-Perez and Yeli Martinez. So after they figured out that returning the serves issue, you saw that they were able to really make something of it and really get a big hit on the ball. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back after this break. Don't go anywhere. MSTV Game of the Week presentation. As you hear, ladies and gentlemen, this crowd roaring back. They've even got a megaphone. I didn't know they even still made those, but they got a megaphone right there for this Manatee crowd on senior night to support these girls out here who are all pink, supporting breast cancer awareness as well, as it's the start of October. Behind the line to serve, we have Marley Colhane, who's been an elite setter for the Canes tonight. That one's going to get thrown back over. up in the air. And, that one's going to fly into the danger zone between the net and fall to the ground. So, again, the Bruins going to be leading this one off with a point. Serving for the Bruins, number 13, Isabel, the senior. She's going to throw this one up in the air. Boom. And that one's going to find the net as well. So, 1-1 tied. These have been some very quick matches. Number 4, Dylan Timmons, who puts that one up. Puts a big hit on the ball, and that one's going to fly right by the Bruins, tapping them on the hands and flying out. So another ace for this Manatee Canes team. If you check that replay out there, boom, you see it just barely graces Isabel's hand in the back. Again, they're going back to the well, but that well is dried up. That one's going to go out the back of the end zone. Bruins tying the game 2-2. Decided to have a change of heart for serving. Ella Perkins going to step behind the line, up in the air, boom, hit. Just barely makes it over the net. And they're going to get a point right there. I believe for a double hit, I believe so. So that's going to count as an ace for Perkins. She's going to warm the ball up, puts the hand up in the air, hit, boom. To the other side, that one's belted into the air. Popped up, soft served over to the Bruins. The Bruins are going to get caught at the net there. Great blocking from Autumn Tyson. Again, with such a tall, long girl, she's able to get up there with barely jumping and really influence the shot. She's going to be behind the line. She's going to lift up, hit, and that one's going to swing over. That's going to be a point for the Canes there. Tyson again behind the line, up, over. Oh my goodness, what a great serve, and that's going to lead to an easy ace. Another one, up. Can she triple up? Not this time. Popped in the air, set by Colhane, and brought back down by McCarthy, who kind of does like a little walk-off after she hits that one. She knows it's finished. Let's check the replay. They see Colhane, another set. McCarthy loading up like KD, slamming it down like Shaq. Some big hits on the outside from her. That one's going to be served over, but a little bit too much, and so it's going to go out of bounds. Going to give the Bruins a little life here, slow down the momentum of this Hurricanes team as they decide to go with Yaneli Martinez behind the line to serve. She sets it up, hit, drops it in there. Ooh, and an ace for her. As Tyson had to lay out all the way from the back line, and she gets her hands on it, but puts it again in that danger zone where it's close to the net, and no one's able to make a play on it. Again, the Bruins back over. They're going to receive it again. Put it up in the air for the outside. 3. Nice tap. Looks for that corner pocket. Saved by Tyson. McCarthy tried to put a little sky hook on it there. Doesn't really work out. Hits the net. And so now the Bruins have it tied up. And this crowd's really supporting them. They're roaring. Another hit there, and that one's going to be a little bit too much on the outside. So the ball will be returned with change to the Canes. Substitution coming in for the Canes. They're bringing in number 13. And they're also bringing in number 8, Lily Rodriguez, who's going to go straight behind the line. And she does. Up in the air. Boom. Gets it over. Another tap. That one Kind of fumbled over, but they make it. A big hit, which goes out of bounds. So McCarthy not happy with that one. But the Bruins sure are. 7-6 Canes up by 1. We're going to see Gonzalez Perez behind the line. Oh, she's going to pass it off, actually. We're going to see Rafael Veli serve it up. She puts it up and over to the other side. And oh, they gave the point to Bayshore by accident. I think they accidentally gave the point to Bayshore. But whatever. Moving forward. And that one counts in the favor of the Canes. So a lot of things going on here that I don't understand completely. But hey, that's why I usually have an expert with me. But it's all good. That one, though, I know what's happening with that. Helped out by the 7th player on the court. The net threw off the ball there and kind of threw off the rhythm of the Bruins. Behind the line here, Lily Stringer, someone we have not seen serve before. She does, opens up good. Gets it over and across. That one's gonna get sent back though. Popped in the air, set for the outside left hitter. She's gonna get a trick hit on it. And that one's gonna fall just a touch out of the line. So the Bruins gonna get this one back. And it's very close here, coming into double digits, something we have not seen before in these sets. Usually at this point, the Canes are a little bit further ahead than they are. So the Bruins have been making a good stand. Great eyes seeing what's in and what's out. And another good serve right there is gonna add to the momentum that they have. Let's check the replay. San Juanita puts it up, powerful. Not expecting to hit on the back line. Tyson, so that one's gonna go right behind her. And another one, back-to-back, double A. Gonna tie the game up here. San Juanita really stepping up to make some big plays. Gets another good hit on it. And that one's gonna attack that middle piece just super low. And that one's gonna go out a little bit too far, so the ball shall be returned to the Canes. Going to go back to San Juanita, the crowd cheering her on, and that's another big one, and yes, that's an ace. And the Bruins are going to take the lead here and increase their lead to a 2-point margin. San Juanita looking to make magic happen once more, and she does. Amazing. This has become the San Juanita show as she's made 4 back-to-back amazing serves. And that one again, finding some help from the 7th player on the court. The net throwing off the timing and rhythm of that Canes defense, not expecting to hit that. And now the Bruins are up 4. Again. That one's going to fall out of bounds. And so the San Juanita reign of terror comes to an end. Let's see if the Canes are able to capitalize on this. Behind the line, number 9, Gabby Rivera. Popped in the air and served back. Gabby gets a piece of it, puts it up. Little soft pop to the outside. Ooh, a great dig by Yaneli Martinez, but won't be enough. Manatee looking to climb back here. Look at the replay. Great to the outside, and even though she didn't get much elevation, she had good precision on that hit. Dylan Timmons, number 4, and she was able to get that point. And the Canes returning to form there, scoring an ace. Rivera with her first ace of the night. Up and over. That one was tipped, so it will be counted as an ace. And the Canes very quickly tying this one back up. You see the replay, it goes over, and you see the hands go up. You may not be able to see it. We don't have the best, this isn't ESPN, so we don't have the super high speed cameras, but if you squint hard enough, you'll see a little tip off the hands. A great rally as you hear this Bruins side. It's like, I promise you, it's like 10 people over there, but you think it's 50 how loud they are. And so they're giving great support to this team, and I think they really contributed to that San Juanita-led rally. Checking out Coach Anthony Slack here, who was able to pick up the slack for this team and started coaching this year, I believe. He's mostly a wrestling coach, did some wrestling in college, so a cool guy, and able to help out this team as well. Because, you know, coaching is universal. It doesn't matter what sport. If you can coach, you can coach. Able to motivate the kids and really have them put their all out here. And so, back now with number 9, Gabby Rivera. She's gonna put it up, and she gets it barely over, but what a save, what a dig by San Juanita. On the outside again, San Juanita coming from the back line to dig that one up as well, hits it over. Gabby on the back line, picks it up. A little fake middle serve to the right outside, and 13 will come down and finish that one. That was a big hit, threatening with Tyson like they have been all night. Another play helped out by the net, varying up the speed of the ball there. Behind the line again, that one's gonna get hit big, but they're gonna be able to save it. Taking the steam off of that one. Popped in the air, they're gonna give it to Tyson, who's gonna give it a little small tap. Put that one back to the other side. Tyson faking, other side. Big hit from Timmons. The TT connection right there. Tyson fakes to the middle. Timmons, as you see the replay set, Tyson fakes to the middle. Timmons comes and gives it the little odele over the top right there. And that's gonna lead the points as this Bruins team gets the ball back to the other side off the serve. Tyson not faking this time. Comes in with the 5-handed slap right there to bring the smack down. And look at the replay. Look at the elevation. She rises up, takes it down. You love to see it. All right, back behind the line, the Canes over. Ooh. And I believe they're saying that came off the fingertips right there. So that would be counted as an ace for Rivera. So yeah, it scraped the, I think it scraped the cuticle because I could barely see it. And that's another ace back to back. She's building up her report card as she gets 2 aces back to back here. The Canes break that 20-point barrier and are cruising in on victory. Another hit from Rivera, but this time is going to be popped back. Ooh. Was a good effort, but she did cross over and had a little net interference, so going to increase this Canes point total to 21-14. Going back to old reliable, Gabby Rivera again behind the line. That one's popped way up in the air. Still returned by the Bruins, and that one's going to be an awkward hit from Rivera to their bench, and that one is going to go out of bounds. Going to give some points to the Bruins here as they slap that one back over. As you see, that was like a long shot from San Juanita. Just came off the hands wrong. So they didn't get points. And that ball right there dug right into that danger zone, that little close area between the net. It's hard to hit, and it's hard to tell if it's even going to fall on your side, and it's easy for the other team to make a play. 16, Bayshore looking to put together a rally here. That one dug out, put in the air to Tyson, and it's automatic. You know, every time you see it set to the middle, you know who's coming up and you know what's going to happen. Look at that, put in the air, boom. We might need to call the contractor. She might have left a hole in the floor. Big hit right there. And it looks like they're going to make some substitutions on the Kane side. Yep. And behind the line here, now we have Marley Colhane, someone we've seen before. She's going to hit it, and that one's going to go back. And looks like the Bruins with a great effort, but aren't able to save it. It's going to be another ace here on the night. Increasing the lead to 23-16. The Canes 2 points away from victory. And me 2 points away from dinner. Up in the air. Ooh, and they're going to hit the net on that one. We've seen this Bruins team go on a run before. So you don't want to give them any light. You want to close that door because they can go on a run. Behind the line right now, the senior, number 13, Isabel. And they're really putting that loudspeaker to work as they try to throw off with it. Doesn't work. The Bruins get it back over. Playing a little patty cake back to Autumn Tyson. It's bad news whenever she gets it. Another huge hit. Let's check the replay on that one. As you can see, set to the middle. She gets those arms back in a nice V shape like a fighter plane, and then goes up, brings it down. Match point here for the Hurricanes. Number 4, Timmons. Oh! And the Bruins just barely able to squeak that one over, and that one is going to pay off that extra effort because it flies way above the head. Fiona McCarthy tried to hit the ball really, really hard, and she did, just not in the right place. So the Bruins with a little daylight here, 18-24, only down by 6. If they can go on a run, they can potentially come back. That loudspeaker being put to work there, still not working. Fiona gets a piece of it. Great block at the line by number 1, Yaneli Martinez. As you see the replay, that was served over dugout. Fiona comes up. Yaneli anticipating, gets up like Travis Hunter, knocks the ball down. Big time play there, and another big time play for the Bruins. Increasing this lead to 20. Another good serve, a timely ace for these girls. As we have Ella Perkins behind the line. She steps up, hits it, boom. Great serve. That one's dug out and given to Tyson, and that's going to be all she's wrote on this senior night game. The crowd goes wild. Everyone on their feet, standing up. And, you know, you see the replay, not much to say. It's been the same thing all night, setting it up to the middle to her, and she gets a good piece of it. Whew, what an amazing game. And before I go, you know, I got to give a congratulations to both of these teams. Both of these teams have done an excellent job. The Bruins you saw make great plays, amazing effort, girls laying out. That great, huge run by San Juanita Gonzalez-Perez, who was able to kind of bring the Bruins back and get the crowd into it. And you also have to give a lot of credit to this Manatee squad who on their senior night came, showed up, and showed out. And also before we go, I want to give another big thanks to Josh, Nate, and Mike, Carl, and my good friend here, Mr. Peters at Manatee High School, because without him, I wouldn't even be here. So I'd like to thank all the great people and the great students who volunteered to help out and, you know, bringing this great presentation. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that y'all have a great night and y'all sleep tight. We'll see you again MSTV Game of the Week.